Fam, I'm not going to bore you today with one of my excuses, okay? My apologies. Smooth. I know you ready. I know you ready. Got some couple questions for you too. As far as everybody is involved, concerned. Uh, Niners have absolutely no margin for error, and they never have, as far as we're concerned, right? But this year it is even more critical, and especially and you figure last year was a miracle. It really was. So they have to beat that this year. You can't get 12-5 next year. No, you can get 12-5, but you better get 13. All right, the pressure is on. 49ers free agency 2026. You got to replenish that roster. Here's the thing. All right? The draft versus free agency. Everybody in the league is going to tell you the best way to do that is through the draft. Every team. Well, except for the Shams. F them picks. Okay, but you do that once if you have to. The Shams felt they had to. And they're right. After 70 years or near 70 years, and you've only got one title, you do whatever you have to do. And they did, and it worked. Now they're back to the Shams again. Out here, like everybody else, hustling for a nut. Squirrels just running around. Join the crowd, Shams, you counterfeit pieces of... Anyway, Niners fans know the Niners have mainly trusted the draft process at this time of year, each and every year. It never fails. We sit around, we wait, we watch. We see big names going everywhere but to San Francisco. And it's to be expected, right? Ever since Lynch and Shanahan took over. Okay. To some degree, it's worked. And by the way, we always say things like, man, the draft, they suck. Okay, somebody mentioned it last week during the show. And I said to myself, how many Hall of Famers do we have on this team that came after Lynch and Shanahan arrived? Okay, we need to back up off that, I think. I'm agreeing with the people who say that. Man, we got 5 or 6 Hall of Famers on this team, man. Don't. How many teams can say that? Not many. So, as we approach a full decade, this duo, we've witnessed a mix of good moves and disappointments and remain unforgettable in manners of Solomon Thomas. But hey, Reuben Foster, B.A. Do you put B.A. in the column of a fail? I don't. He's a good football player, but he has issues other than football. I don't know where to categorize him. This year, the Atlanta faithful has turned up the scrutiny level to a boil on the 49ers. So don't get this wrong, Niners. Don't get this too wrong. Because there are those who put Lynch and Shanahan on the hot seat. I don't want to know what's coming next. I'm a coward. I'll admit it. You get rid of Lynch and Shanahan, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to be in fetal position until they hire the coach. And then if I hear the wrong name, I'm going to pass out. Probably be in the hospital for a month. See, I can't handle that. We've already been through the dark ages. How many times? And at least with Shanahan, I know we're going to compete. Let's just say we're going to compete every year. As long as we got warm bodies on the field, we are going to compete. If they go down, no, of course not. But last year proved that they can. Every damn body went out. They still competed. No, it wasn't a schedule. That wasn't part of it. But winning 10 games in 2026 won't be enough to win the division in this upcoming season. I tell you that right now. It's just not. So will Shanahan and Lynch alter style? Or can we expect them to shake things up a bit from their norm? Think out of the box. Go a different direction. Shanahan, especially you, with your creativity and imagination. Come on, man. To the phones, man, for your hunch about what you're hearing around the web that you're taking seriously regarding Lynch and Shanahan's moves to compete in the NFC West, personnel-wise, draft versus free agency, and what's your preferences. And by the way, free agency's coming up. If you got some free agents you can use and we can get, and a price is not going to be stupid and going to benefit the team, hell yeah, let's talk about it. You know? Oh, and FYI, DraftKings, I know, we should never put too much stock in what Vegas says. You know what, though? Last year, the Niners are expected to once again be one of the NFL's best teams. I'm just saying, but I'm not. DraftKings Sportsbook, they're the ones who said last year the 49ers, I believe they were the ones who said the 49ers were going to win the NFC West, and they damn near did. I mean, I remember the beginning of the season, 49ers going to win the NFC West. Shit. How'd they go do that, man? And lo and behold, I was laughing about that last year. Lo and behold, in the season, we're sitting there on the edge of our seat. 49ers win this game. They're the number one seed. Oh, my God. See? So they made me a believer. Okay, if they say this, I'm not going to say no way. I just think it feels better not to anyway. But anyway, DraftKings, they released their totals, their early totals yesterday. And the Niners find themselves among a group of 10 teams with a double-digit over-under ahead of the free agency. But Bozzini, where you at, man? This is why I want to talk to you about this kind of thing. Niners win total of 10.5 is tied for the highest in NFL with nine of the clubs. But that includes the Hawks and the Shams. The rest of the teams with a win total of 10.5, Ravens are in there, the Bills. Don Burr, you guys are involved. You should win 10.5 as well next year. Green Bay Packers. These are Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, that ruins all credibility. Is Patrick Mahomes reporting from day one of next season? I don't think so. Okay, that's a mistake. Over minus 105, under 115, minus 115. Los Angeles Chargers, not Shams. They're on the list. The Shams are right behind them. And notice I said behind them. Shams, you guys think you come back after 3 fails in a row and just come in and dominate next year? You're going to find out. You remember that year Rudy was all making all them jokes? Brock Purdy said we was tired. He didn't need to say that, but I knew they were tired. I knew they were tired year before last season. Come on, man. You guys, how many seasons in a row you guys going to the playoffs playing long? These long seasons are going to take a toll. And you can, especially after that Super Bowl that you lost, what all the wind is let up out of the sails. And sure enough, they came in and got their ass handed to them. See, that's why if Rudy, you think that you're suck, okay, let me refrain from, let me not lower myself to your level. I am not going to get mad about the Shams just because you are irritating. You're just a pain in the ass. I'm not going to let you bother. You know what, Reed? I'm going to make a vow. And I know a lot of people have been DMing me, asking me to cut it out, knock it off. You should hear the names they call it. Let him talk. Just ignore him. Oh, I try. God, hey, if you've been sending me notes, okay. Anyway, see, I'm getting mad now. The Hawks are on the list, and of course us. So as I say, we'll see what happens. DraftKings, thanks for the respect. And fam, do this for me. Pray for me. Pray with me for Kendrick Bourne's return. I love that dude. I mean, Kendrick is still pleading to return next season. He joined Sherm's podcast yesterday. Kendrick is pleading. He's quoted saying, "I'm trying to come back. I had a good exit meeting with Kyle Shanahan. I'm trying to make it happen." That's always the goal. San Francisco is home, man. Coming back and having a good year, like you said, was powerful. I'm trying to run it back. Money talks, but that's home, so it's holding a special place in my heart. KB! Oh, man. I love the way you light up that locker room, man. You put everybody in fine spirits. You may have been one of the reasons why, not always on the field, that the 49ers were able to hang loose and play some good football for the most part last season. Bring it back, Kyle. Bring it back. $6 million. That's always probably going to be getting. Come on now. Is that a lot of money? That's not a lot of money. We got like special teams players and linemen getting paid more. You know what I'm saying? KB would probably fall in as a depth piece, so that's probably going to be a power. That's going to be a problem. We're not could, however, only rely on some of the young wideouts. That, you know what though? Think about this for a minute though, fam. We've been waiting on Jordan Watkins and Jacob Kyrie for how many years? All right. See, I'm telling you right now. If it's me and I'm sitting in a room with the rest of the guys saying, "All right, guys, we're gonna keep Kendrick Bourne, or we're gonna try to let Cowing and Watkins go because we just picked him up, so we got to take a better look at him." Your choice. I go, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, Kyle. I mean, Cowing's been out for how long, Kyle? Watkins came in here looking wrong. I mean, he can play, yeah. So you know what I'm saying right now? Draft some more. Let them go. Let's unload them to another team for 5th round picks, all right? Because that's our money round anyway. Okay, you get KB back. Talk to JJ and see if he's cool. We don't go a free agency with a wide receiver unless there's just something we just can't avoid. And in the draft, pick up 2. By the way, Kyle, make 1 in the 1st round. They'd ask, Ronbo, would you please excuse yourself from the room, please, while grown folks are talking? I'm just saying, Kyle. Come on, man. The 49ers could, I really want this for him. I love that guy, man. 49ers, hey, by the way, Max Crosby is getting crazy. You probably already seen it, right? Max Crosby via Leeds United. As you know, the 49ers own part of Leeds. Could it impact a Raiders trade amid San Francisco's pass rush needs? See, because there's a link there that somehow, I'm not going to say anything about it. I want to see something real about Max Crosby, this Leeds connection and everything else. That's it for me. You can get on that if you want to, but I'm just, they're making me crazy with Max Crosby. I'm envisioning things like Max Crosby coming up on the side. Nick coming off the other, the quarterback said, "Oh, whoa, here, take the ball. He's let Mustafa go. Yes, he is good when he can play. He's great in the interior, but how many games is he going to give you? 1, 2 at the most? If anything, I might think about bringing Leonard Floyd back. CBS Sports is naming Joey Bosa as San Francisco's top priority. We're low renting, ain't we? Now, you know what, though? Joey's not really low renting. He's not Joey Bosa anymore. He's Nick's brother now, but he still can give you some production. He didn't have a bad year last year. And by the way, he stayed on the field all year. Now saying Joey Bosa stayed on the field all season last year, and he had some decent production too. So, and his brother Nick would fire him up because they've had a competition going between them ever since they were probably little children. And Joey's not going to be happy to see his little brother outdo him. So now you got a competition going on within the ranks. You know what I'm saying? All right? So anyway, fam, emphasizing the draft isn't always important to some of us others. But fam, what's your position on this? Because I'm torn this year because I'm thinking you get some of these guys that cost a fortune to come in and lay an egg. I don't need anybody to come in and pee in the bed after we pay them a lot of money. That's really always the frightening case. You get a draft kick piece and he pees in the bed. He can't really do that because he's a rookie. But some of the guys we got last year and the year before, I'm waiting for them to blossom. This could be it. Is it really necessary to go spending a whole lot of money on free agents and may not be able to do any more than what we got in camp right now? Unless you got that, you got Stephon Diggs. No, wait a minute. Whoa. I know. Jefferson, Addison, I'll take them. Anybody else? I don't need any more head cases. We don't need any more head cases. Eric Branch of the Chronicle asked Daniel Jeremiah. I always like Jeremiah. I believe in Jeremiah. He prospects couldn't make sense with 49ers at number 27 overall. He already knows the 49ers defensive line needs reinforcements. And after 20 sacks last season, the fewest in the NFL. You know, even, fam, when you think about the 49ers getting only 20 sacks, even to yourself in a room by yourself with nobody there, you say to yourself, the 49ers ended the season with 20 sacks. It's embarrassing. I feel shame. I said, what the fuck? Oh my God, really? When was the last time we had 20 sacks in a season? Some of our worst years we did better than 20 sacks. That can't happen again. So, you know, make no mistake. And losing Nick, I know that didn't help things any. But because they got 20 sacks. Nick would have added 10 more at least. So that's minimum 10 more, most likely. Okay, 8 or 9 even. I mean, and then Nick also would have been, it would have dominoing effect, would have made it possible for somebody else to make a play because the offensive line would have to focus more attention on Nick. Let's not have any more 20 sack seasons. That's just ridiculous. Anyway, DJ pointed to 2 names. I looked at highlights of these 2 guys too. Fam, when you get a chance, Jeremiah says the 49ers look to add a physical edge defender in round 1. If you're looking for the big physical rusher, the kind of those fits those specs to me, Missouri, Zion Young. Fam, watch the tape on that monster, man. He's 6'5" and a quarter, 262 pounds. Jeremiah said he would fit the specs. If I said next, you know, he really would. Look at him. Jeremiah also adds T.J. Parker, not quite as big, but not by much, 6'4", 263 out of Clemson. You get that dog, man. I'm telling you right now. My thing is, Daniel, they're not going to be available at pick 27. Okay, anyway, both those guys could be of heavy edge setters, but they can also rush with a lot of power and strength off the edge. So Jeremiah says those 2 would be 2 of the edge rushers group. He also believes either could provide a boost to the Niners pass rush. Duh, just about anybody could. They look like crap. They struggle mightily consistently pressure opposing quarterbacks all 2025 season long. Wide receivers, that's number 2 on the list of priorities, right? Yeah. It's so exciting looking at them draft picks. I understand they play college ball, they come to pros, they get quickly reminded that playing against grown men is not the same. But these two, man, and we already know BA's leaving. Meanwhile, JJ. Fam, Juwan Jennings. I'm not going to say anything about JB, man. KB, you already know how I feel about him. Sky Moore, you know, I like Sky Moore. And Ricky P, of course, battled injuries last season that limited his development. But you know what? If Rashid Shaheed is available, he's another guy. I got 3 guys that I would take out of free agency that I might overpay a little bit over. Rashid, that dude, yeah, take him. But you know, DJ believes Niners would have plenty of options if speed and explosiveness is priority 1. And it is. In terms of receivers looking for somebody who can really, really run, there's going to be a lot of options there. And Ellis, you mentioned this name last week. I already seen him before you mentioned his name because I said, you know what? Damn, this dude, man. You know those guys that are quick in a straight line and got them quick twitch muscles, like give you a booty and have guys reaching for air? KC Concepcion. Oh, damn. He ain't going to be there at 27. Maybe, though, because he's got, out of Texas A&M, dude has speed and quickness. Elite speed. Watch for him at the combine next week. Dude had a couple of punt return touchdowns last season. Watch him come down the field. He's got vision, like it seems like his vision is 15 yards in front of him. He's putting moves on your ass. If you're the defender, you're down there, he already sees you. He already knows where he's going that you ain't going to be. And he gets there in a hurry, and I mean a real hurry. He runs away from everybody. He's got some route polish to him as well. The only issue is, and you always have these little caveats that KC has a problem with drops. The boy had 7 drops last year. 7. So you're going to have to live with that if you want to, but he's going to give you that explosive plays that go along with it. See, the thing is, we can't afford him to drop the ball on a kickoff or punt return 7 times. You could lose at least 4 of those games. Fam, it's that kind of thing. There was a few years back, there was this wide receiver everybody talking about, ooh, and everybody said, but man, you got to put him on a jugs machine all day, man. How come? He cannot catch the ball. Remember Ronnie? Ronnie B, what was the last name? The receiver we had 3 seasons. Has it been 3 seasons ago since Ronnie B? What's his last name? Anyway, we got rid of him. Same issue. Can't catch the ball. Good boy, good player, but he cannot. How are you gonna be a receiver and you can't catch the ball? So oh man, but Concepcion's vertical ability would add a dynamic to Shannon's offense, but ball security might be a concern during the evaluation process. Oh man, watch him if you get it. I'm watching highlight reels. They didn't show us his drops, of course. But I'm watching this dude. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh, and then I find out about this. Anyway, Denzel Boston will be available at number 27. Oh man, I see Denzel. I said, and not Denzel Washington, but Denzel Boston. That's what I did there. Dude can play, fam. Go see him. I'm telling you right now. Available 27. I don't know, Daniel. I don't think so. Some mock drafts projected him to the Niners at number 27. If I see it, if Kyle sees it, whatever they're going to do as far as getting that edge, getting that the defensive lineman, as you know they're going to, they may have to drop that hat. Yeah, if this dude's available, fam, you got to go for it. Because see, Ricky P is going to hurt our, he's going to break our heart and hurt our feelings, and you know this. You get this kid, fam. Dude is a badass. He's big too. DJ even says, I think Denzel Boston's probably gone by then. Yeah, I see. But it's going to give you the combination of both because he's going to be, he's 6'3", he's 210 pounds, and the bet is he's gonna run in the 4.4s or mid 4.4s. He's got all that size, going to jump really well, win at the peak of the leap, more than likely. He can win at the line of scrimmage against press. They can't stop that dude. He's a red zone weapon. Check. I'm checking the box. I'm going down, fam. He can play above the rim. He can adjust in the middle of the field. He's a point scorer. He reminds me. And I was looking at myself before I read this. I said to myself, Cortland Sutton, the second coming. He is. I mean, we ain't got no shot. See, this is the thing at 27. There were people making jokes about us, other fans mostly. 49ers getting all up in the ranking and getting down to the playoffs and getting to the round 2. Man, wait till the draft comes. They're going to be crying their ass off. Man, bleep y'all, man. You know what? Every year we talk about we ain't got enough picks. Every year we talk about can we draft up? Can we trade up? No, we cannot trade up. Donuts and Talish, I see you singing. Ooh, we have draft picks. Oh, we have big cap. Ooh, bang bang not a gang. Yesterday, I added to it because I know y'all would have did that. Donut and tea, thank you so much. We got another one here too. I believe I saw another one. Let me acknowledge that. And Brian, our biggest signing has to be. Oh, fam, you know what I got a kick out of? You mentioned Eddie P. It was the last. There was this dude, I forget who they're interviewing, but he was saying, one of our advantages. Oh, so as a call-in show, one of our advantages, the Seahawks was, and other teams are probably going to try to kind of steal it from us. we didn't go for any fourth and anything. Every time we got to fourth down, we kicked a field goal. And, you know, if you got Eddie Pinheiro, you adopt that philosophy. But like on fourth down, I don't want to settle for field goals. But the score was 9-what at the end of the half in the Super Bowl. That's not always going to work. But that made sense. I was laughing when the guy on the phone was saying that. I said, man, come on, man. 4th and 1 or 4th and less than 1. I'm going for it. No, get the points. You can come back later. No, not always. That was interesting, though. Smooth. Ow, smooth. Get in here, man.
What's up, Ronbo? What's up, Faithful?
Smooth, man.
What's going on? Sitting
up and contemplating things, man. Because, you know, that option can't be screwed up this year between the draft and the... You can take off right where you left off from last time, because I think it was going in this direction anyway.
Hey, bro. Hey, man, we got to hit on... let me just say this. Coming into this draft, no particular order, man. We have to hit on everything like yesterday, bro. Straight up.
Yeah,
I'm talking about interior line. The interior line. You need edge rusher. We need a dominant D tackle like Michael Carter that we had back in the day. Like anchor that front line. Right? We have to get pressure on the quarterback. Or 20 sacks in 17-game season. 20 sacks. The worst in NFL history. For us. Bro, we have to go back to black and white TVs. Come on, man.
Don't get the Rams fans started, man. Can start bringing VHS.
Thank God for color, but come on, bro. we got to hit. We have to hit. All bullshit aside, man. O line. Left tackle, we have to hit on the left tackle. True left tackle, long term. You know what I'm saying? Because Trent, this may be it. He don't have no more money, bro. Okay? He have no more money. No more guaranteed money. Like last time. Or we gonna give him something again. And he may not hold up for the whole season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you know they're going
We have to hit on the left tackle. It's been too long. We've been going defense, especially at front defensive line. When have we gone left tackle? A true left tackle.
Yes, you got to get
these fucking scrubs from other teams and shit. All backups. Don't even get in the game. Use that money in those sources for somewhere else where we need like fill in for a safety, maybe another linebacker or something, bro. When our starters out, get somebody in those spots. They're not gonna be Fred Warner, but I'm just saying something. They can give us something, bro. 20 sacks, come on, bro. They didn't even use up to start, right? Oh, up to start here.
Not for that strategy.
If he's all that, give him a bigger role. Let him just come off the edge.
Mustafa could have been put in that good equation.
Lamar, move him in the inside. He have experience with the inside. He played inside before half of the season. Put him in the inside. Let Upton blitz. They can't see him. Jitterbugs. You got motherfuckers 6'6", 6'5". They can't see him.
No.
Quarterback can't see him coming around the end.
Same.
Bro, if I was GM, if I was coach, I'm telling you, man, we can do better, bro. Now I know we had injuries, okay, but come on. What was our record? Our key players went out. What was our record?
12.
No other team could have did what we did. Let's keep it a buck. So I want to hear about, oh, we really did this, but we had injuries. You act like we was hurting. We didn't win no 5 games. We right there. They missed out on 18. I can't stress this enough. 18 draft picks. They want max 2 first rounds and a starter. Give it to them. We can't hit in the first round any motherfucking way. Plus we're at 27, and next season we still gonna be in our 20s because we're gonna be the shit next season. That's why we have to hit on free agency and the draft. And we're gonna be right there.
Crosby.
And we will beat Seattle. They have to do it right, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Lynch, be a GM, but not for long. They already talking about Lynch should be gone. I hear other networks saying, I've been said this shit. Where y'all been? 18. The first round, that's your money rounds right there. You're supposed to hit on them motherfucking hit.
At least once in a while.
18, bro. Man, look here, bro. If we didn't have Brock Purdy, look where we'll be at. Fucked up from the flow up. Straight up, I know I probably ran out of time, man. You want to add something there, bro.
But got a couple minutes.
Yeah, wide receiver Boston. Look, you say wide receiver Boston, he may go in the first round. We won't have a chance to get him. In the draft, you have the chance to do anything you want to do. But does it make sense?
Yeah. And then, see, that's the case. You can't draft up for him. I mean, trade up. Not for receiver.
Next season, our draft pick will be in the 20s anyway.
Yeah.
And this one right here is 27. Do whatever you need to do at the most key position that's going to help us. I don't want nobody sitting on the fucking bench. I don't want no backup. I want starters. Starters come right in day one to kick ass. Now on the hot seat. This your boy, Smooth Operator 415, coming out of Filmo. You heard that? Me and Tajon the Queen. Peace out, Dub City.
There he goes.
I'll let your boy.
Oh, man, it's spoken. I'll see you in a minute, fam. Probably maybe Tuesday. Yeah. All right.
All right, buddy. All right, buddy.
Night, Smooth.
Good night, bro.
Yeah, Smooth is like that dude who brings it, your own thoughts. If you apply ethics to your own thinking, sometimes you may tell yourself, no, that ain't going to be right. Yes, it would. I mean, you took 2 first-round picks for Max Crosby. What have you got to lose? How many times have we used a first-round pick intelligently? Jason, come on in.
Hey, Ronbo.
Jason.
Hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Loud and clear and good?
Yeah.
All right, man. First and foremost, shout out to you and the faithful.
Thank you.
Everybody in the chat, you know what I'm saying? The 315 Syracuse. That's where I'm from, so,
all right.
As usual, I got my progress report here for you.
Please.
I got about 18 names here.
Right
so I don't want to take up too much time, but I want to try to get it done and through. I think I've been looking at some fullbacks. To me, I feel like that's a glorified tight end position, and I have like 6 of them. So Max Beardenson from Michigan, he's 6'1", 250, versatile, high value, experience at the tight end and the fullback position.
Center of gravity.
We got Jaron Kanak, I think is from Oklahoma, 6'2", 235. Combines decent size with athletic 4.55 speed. Truman Weremeyer from ND State, 6'1", 248. Key prospect from the FES ranks. We got Riley Nowakowski from Indiana, 6'1", 247. He's a solid contributor. Seth Adams from San Diego State, 6'2", 260. Large option for the power running sets. Vaughn Pemberton from Boston College, 5'11", 230, provides depth to the position group. I got like 6 free agent. My favorite free agents, I think, is the possibility for us to sign that I think we should try to bring in. Brees Hall, Tyler Lindenbaum.
The Jets haven't signed it yet either. Yeah.
Kyle Pitts, Alex Pierce. The Samoan from Pittsburgh. And then I have 6 other. I forget how to say his name.
Mahal.
The guy from Pittsburgh.
I know, but I know you're talking about. It's that big Samoan out of Hawaii.
That's out of the free agents. That's like my favorites that I think they could come in and contribute and do.
Right.
I think if we can get maybe
you would be
2,
both.
if we can get at least 2 of them. As long as, like I said, want to piggyback off of what Smooth was saying, we got to hit on this draft, and we can't piddle shit around. Excuse my French. Also, I got 6 other players. Wide receiver from Indiana, Omari Cooper Jr. He's like Debo. You got a safety from Ohio State, Caleb Downs. He's like Derwin James, which we missed on that in the one draft that we had. We had a possibility of getting him.
Yeah.
Defensive tackle, Peter Woods. Peter Woods from Clemson. He's like Jalen Carter. You already said Casey Concepcion, the wide receiver from Texas A&M. He's like Zay Flowers.
Damn.
Zachariah Branch, the wide receiver from Georgia. He's like Tyreek Hill. And both of these guys are return specialists as well. We got SMU wide receiver Jordan Hudson, and he's like Debo as well, they say. Like I said, man, we gotta also try to get back to the defense. Like, I would like to see our defense get back to being tough and intimidating. Like the year that we had when we played the teams, all the teams that we played the week after they lost because we were so physical. So I think if we can get back doing that and just try to, up our game. Also, you hear about Kyle Shanahan going to Saudi Arabia. March 21st with the 5-on-5 flag football.
Yeah.
Coaching alongside Pete Carroll, Sean Payton. Tom Brady's going to be playing CMC.
Yeah.
I don't like it, man. It's just bad timing.
Yeah, no, it's timing, right?
He usually misses the combine, and I think he's got to change it up. Like, we got to change because it's about to be 10 years, man. You got to do something different.
See, Jason, that's why. I just want to say this though. That's why when people say Shanahan's still calling shots, no, he's not. Shanahan, they told everybody 2 years ago that his role was going to be reduced. They weren't kidding. Shanahan's in Arabia because he ain't got nothing else to do. But he'd better come back and have some say on who they pick up. Damn it.
Also, we're going to be the most traveled team this year as well, by miles.
Well, because we're going all the way to Australia.
Yeah. That's the majority of it. But out of any other team, I think we're going to have the most miles traveled.
Yeah, we are.
So, just got to do a big shout out. Like I said, one more before I go. I want to shout out the 315 Syracuse, where I'm from. I got to shout out my 16-year-old son, GQ.
Hey, GQ.
My 10-year-old daughter, Nana.
All right, Donna.
You know what I mean? I want to shout out my bro, JB Flow 315. Check out his YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
And most importantly, you, Ronbo. You know what I'm saying? Your platform.
Thanks,
and like I said, as always, the faithful. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the faithful. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. 315.
Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you, fam. Good stuff. We're looking for you midweek.
All right, man.
All right, fam. Night,
midweek. Got you, man.
All right.
All right. I have another progress report waiting for you.
Wait, I can't wait. All right, fam.
All right, brother.
Good. Hey, yo, Matty. We go up to Bend, Oregon now. Matty. Syracuse, the big.
Hey, buddy.
Matty, what's doing? Hey, man. Matty, this is that time of year when you start to, man. I'm getting over 2025 season and can't wait what's coming up next. But there's that anticipation that makes you crazy, right? And like I say, don't within yourself, when you're by yourself, don't think about how many sacks we got last year. It's depressing. So, Matty.
Well, we'd had a ton more, obviously, if Nick Bosa hadn't left the season early. So that's irrelevant.
That makes you feel better still.
Yeah, I know. But at the same time, we got a lot to look forward to. You got free agency, you got the draft, and everything to come after that before the season. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's exciting for sure.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can add the right player. I mean, we got a bunch of good guys now. Obviously got to get people healthy, and I think since we have the time, I think obviously we're going to get a lot of people back healthy. So George will be a little while out, I think, right?
Well, if you listen to George, he'll be back for OTAs. Yeah. So, I hope so. You gotta love George. George is explaining the operation and the procedure and how they didn't have to drill through anything, that the snap was high enough up on the calf that it could just be prepared. I mean, what he was saying, the doctor told him these things, so it sounds good, but I don't know, you get your hopes up and George comes back week 6. So,
Well, it's funny because, I don't even... Maybe I'm completely off base, man, but he's like, I feel like he doesn't even need training camp. He can just come in mid-season when he needs to. He just knock the rust off.
I'm not
probably going to have a rough first game, and then game 2 back.
Yeah.
Flying around again.
He could play, Matty. I don't doubt. If he could come back and is healthy, whatever time without training. The only thing is his body's not in condition to take the impact or nor explosions or things like that. So George, the insanity, somebody's got to come to him, George. No. You got to work out at least 2 to 3 weeks. Come on. So,
Well, and he'll be running around long before he's able to be on the field playing.
Anyway, yeah.
So he'll have that conditioning. I think he'll have the cardio down.
Yeah. Especially if he's going to hang out with CMC. Can you imagine working out with CMC?
The thing, hanging out with a group of people he's hanging out, and then it's the human being that he is, as far as like how he likes to train. I'm not even worried about it.
Yeah, he'll be fine. But listen, you're in the Washington area where that tight end that everybody's talking about, which makes me know that we're not going to get him. What's his name? That terrorizing tight end you got for the Ducks?
Oh, I don't even know. I'm drawing a blank right now. I know if I heard the name.
You know what I'm talking about. Something.
Yeah.
Deke. Anyway.
Sadiq?
Yeah. I know there's an IQ.
Sadiq's the last name.
Yeah. Sadiq. Yeah, this dude, I went and see this clip. He's a monster, all right. No doubt about it. As I say, when grown men hit your ass in the pros, it's a different story, but he gets his way out there, doesn't he?
He's a big boy.
Yeah. And he's ripped.
Yeah,
he's big and ripped.
He's bigger than fat on bigger than George.
Yeah. So physical presence as a tight end is always a plus. So,
yeah, I would agree. Hopefully, having someone like him, and then George, and then I'm gonna run a blank on the other homie. Tight end too.
Tight end. There's that.
Yeah, ours.
Oh! Well, they're not going anyplace. Well,
no.
Tongas is not going anywhere. 49ers can keep him on. It doesn't cost much money.
Yeah.
So Tongas stays. The other tight end that we paid lots of money for last year, he's to me in question. I try to figure a way to unload it, but if you do that, you're going to need to get a dead cap hit. We signed him for 2 years.
That's tough.
Every time I put these in, all of a sudden I can't remember anybody's name.
I know.
But anyway,
put me on the spot. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Anyway, Farrell, Lukey Farrell.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Luke Farrell.
Yep.
He did not come in and do the things we had expected him to do. He was supposedly a good blocking tight end. And our dream for years has been get somebody in here that can block nearly as well as George. It doesn't have to be as good as George because nobody is. But free George up to go out and be a threat. Oh, damn it.
Yeah. He's not George.
No.
Sadiq, I don't know if he'd have to. He's the kind of guy. If he's going to be in Shanahan's system, he's going to have to learn it. If he's not
blocking,
it's just part of the game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's things to come. It's kind of like you got Christmas later in the year, but then it's like this is like when football starts really rolling. It's like mid-season Christmas.
Yeah. No, really. If you love football like we do, the 49ers are they're like a marriage. You just can't get enough, right? So this is Shams fans and people like that don't have the same passion for their team. Yeah, I said you guys don't have the same passion. Yeah, they don't understand what the joy of being a 49er fan is.
No, they don't have nearly as many in the case as we do. So we got to get rolling on getting some more so we can keep that lead.
Well, I think they're going to be fine. Because as I say, I've learned that Lynch and Shanahan, they may not always be perfect. God dang, Ben, they compare with some of the rest of the leagues. Guys that are running some teams are just the absolute SH, you know what I mean. So, I figure they're going to get it done this year. They're embarrassed about last year as much as we are.
Well, and you got a lot of teams, that go to the Super Bowl and fall off a little bit the next year. And I just, unless the Seahawks do something crazy, man, I'm not really seeing that. But then at the same time, I think they just went up for sale. So.
I know. I saw that. Everybody saw that. Can't believe it. They're gonna ride out into the sunset on top. Those owners.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. So yeah. You never know how that'll affect everything.
I know. Well, Manny, we're gonna see you Tuesday, and if you don't make it, we're gonna be awfully upset. So I'll see you then. Okay.
You caught me at the coast tonight, so.
See, I know you, Manny. No matter where you are, you're gonna, Manny. Boy, I tell you, brother, man, I'm gonna see you.
Yeah, buddy.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Heck yeah. I'll catch you Tuesday, buddy.
Looking forward.
Can I get a little shout?
Yes, indeed. Manny!
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, that's it. Niners! And I mean that. Night, Manny.
Night, buddy.
Oh, God. Oh, here he is. Now we go from Syracuse to Bend, Oregon, to New Jersey for E. Hey, yo, E.
Ronbo, what's good with you?
Lots of things, E. Lots of things. Lots of anticipation. You know how you waiting on, you can smell them pancakes in the kitchen? And then here comes that plate.
You wake up to them.
Yes, indeed. Got that double stack.
You smell it. Who cooking?
I'm telling you, man, the butter's all over it. No, give me the maple syrup. I ain't drinking no honey today. Give me the maple syrup. You know. Oh, look at the boysenberry on top, man. This is that time of year when you can smell what's cooking. Manny, I mean E, what you got cooking, man? I mean, because I'm seeing some draft picks that I like, and I don't know about the. Free agency, man. I mean, I can't. Free agency. See, you know we get them free agents. Remember we got the Kansas City Chiefs cornerback, Mooney Ward. I remember even Tony told us, man, y'all overpaid for Mooney Ward. I said after the first year, no, maybe not. He's worth it. Mooney starts sliding to the point where, and I understand his family situation, but Mooney was sliding before disasters hit. And they were throwing at him all the time, and they had stopped throwing at Demo. Remember that period? So,
a little bit.
I don't want no money in the wrong direction. We had 2 years of good drafts, but let me not impose my opinion on you. Do you want more out of the draft or free agency, and who do you got in mind? If you have any.
Let's go one thing. Ronbo Sports best show in town.
Thanks. Too much.
If you can see my check, I'm saying Ronbo on the check so we can get our name right. Remember me?
Yes.
Remember me from a long time ago? I've been here for years.
Who's gonna forget you again? I couldn't get my lips kept saying M. And now I'm okay. E.
It's E nice, really.
Oh, you're E nice. I didn't know about the nice part. E nice. I see you all the time. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, can you see that picture?
Wait a minute. Because I can't see your name.
In your chat.
It's rolling too fast. Let me see if I can roll back down. Let's look for the E nice. There it is. I can see it, but it's a small pic, but I'm gonna look for it later. Because you got an account. I'll go find you. What are you doing in that picture?
By a donkey.
That's Rudy. Go ahead.
That's terrible. That was funny. That was a good one. I'm in Egypt.
What?
In the pyramids.
What? You're calling us from that far away? God,
far away.
How did you? What is that? A vacation destiny that you've been looking forward to for a while?
It's a military thing. Told you I was in the military, right?
Okay.
So I went a lot of places, but to get to the point, because I know we run out of time.
Yeah, cool. You cool?
In the pyramids, right? They got pyramids in Egypt.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody know that, right? Now, what's the difference from a pyramid to a house?
The one has
long story short, it ain't got no windows.
Okay.
Well, they ain't got really good running water in Egypt.
Really?
So their body odor is not that great. So
I was wondering where that was going.
Tunnels, you got to go down. You got to go down in the tunnel to get inside the pyramids. Man, I said, "Oh my God, it's stinking here." I ran out the pyramids. That's what that picture is. We running out the pyramids, like it's stinking here, it's stinking here.
You've had people in there. Isn't that a tomb? There's been people. Mummies have been in there for a long time, so you would imagine
that's why they mummies. Yes.
Yeah. So you'd imagine there'd be some fragrance after a while.
But no, it's the bodies of the people living. It ain't the bodies of the people dead.
How do you know we may have some Egyptians listening here? He just means those living in Egypt that can't get to the shower. Okay. All right.
Correct. And the donkey was stinking too. I said, he smelled worse than the donkey. I said, oh, I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here.
You know what? That's so politically incorrect, but it would be great stand-up in some comedy houses, you know?
Yeah. Oh my
the punchline.
God.
Even the donkey smell like ass. Oh! Wait, by the way, if you ever we're just playing. I take it back. It's just a joke. Oh my God. That was there.
I said, oh my God. And they robbed the guy. They robbed the white guy. They took him on a camel, took him over a hill, and robbed him.
Word.
They rob people in there because they take their money. I said, man, I'd have beat the brakes off that little Egypt.
God, that is okay. Oh my God. Hey, give me some football, man. Since we've already been way out of line.
I was going to say, I'm glad we got off football a little bit because Smooth handled it a lot. We got to do better. We got to do better. Like, stop looking for C's. We need B's and A's. I don't care. Listen, man, stop. Eddie DeBarro. It would not be me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
30 years, man. It's time to. You put all 5 fingers across that, man. I used to say, give me my powder.
Yeah, I know, Eddie.
Give me my powder.
You know?
Don't slap the. We got to win, man. The line, I think, is good. I think the linebacker, we got to work on the offensive line. Like I said, I don't want no fullback options. I want you to go straight. I don't know about no cute stuff. I want to. If we're gonna fight, let's get the thumping.
You know,
and that's
I'm expecting
teach a man how to squabble.
Yeah, Eddie stirred up the pot. There's gonna be some real. You're gonna see something different this year. You're gonna see a new motivation out of that team. You're gonna see some new angles. That's why Eddie made people think, "Oh shit, God, man, the OG done spoke, y'all. We got to stop this." So I don't know what they're gonna do.
That's what it is. I hope we don't do what we did this year, though. That's why I say in the beginning of this year, I don't want to go another 25 draft pick because we did good, but we didn't do good enough in the playoffs. Playoffs
maturity
is what count.
Yeah, I'm looking for last year's draft picks to really glow this year. The year before last, they better be ready to start making real reputations now. So
if we put more, like they trying to get rid of Purcell and the other guy. If we put more, stop trying to be don't get cute with the cornerback. Y'all had an argument. It's over with. That's yesterday. Let's get to the day. Let's make it happen. Yes.
Renato's got to grow.
They're trying to trade him and Pearsall.
Yeah, but I'd take him out to dinner. Renato, look, man, you know what? I didn't mean to go off on you, dude, but look, man, you got to stop,
bro. We old.
Yeah, control yourself, man. Don't be. I mean, you starting them 15-yard penalty fights over there ain't helping anybody but you and him. You feel better when you do that? No, right? You help the team. You got to
talk to him ahead of time because you seen that on Twitter or YouTube or whatever they was talking back and forth. That's when you put your foot ahead of time. Listen, man, whatever y'all was talking off the field, keep that off the field.
That's how you raise your children. Don't wait till they mess up. Teach them ahead of time.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we got to go though, fam. I'm gonna tell you what. You stay out of them pyramids, all right? Because we don't.
I'll have more pictures for you, Ronbo.
All right.
Because I want to get a different light in this thing. Ronbo Sports. Love, like, subscribe. Go, Niner.
Gang.
Yes, sir. Let's go. I say sucker free nation. Let's go, Smooth.
Go. Night, fam.
Good night.
Antoine.
What up, Ronbo?
Antoine, we're sitting there. We're sitting there reflecting, and we're criticizing ourselves, our team. Because we're and Eddie D coming in. This is the monumental year for that reason. Eddie D coming in saying, 31 damn years. Y'all got to be kidding. So
man.
I look for some real difference this year. Which route you think is preferable? You're gonna go the free agency route because you can get a polished vet that's gonna cost too much money. You're gonna stick with the Antoine.
Well, Ronbo, look. Somebody else got that.
Antoine,
they need to hit mute. Somebody else. Huh?
We got somebody else on the line. Antoine, is that
somebody
you?
else need to hit mute. Nah, that ain't me.
Okay. Hey, fam, whoever's on the phone, wait, we'll get to you. Don't unmute yourself. We'll get to you. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Antoine.
All right. Yeah, Ronbo. So, look, first of all, man, the 49er fans that are saying this and that and talking shit, man, they need to chill out. This 49er team did some amazing things this year.
True.
So, this ain't the time to talk negatively. There's holes in the field. There's things we got to get done, and we got to move forward. But last season was an accomplishment. And I ain't with the moral victories. You understand what I'm saying? But when you look at everything we did and what we faced and what we accomplished, we won a playoff game, knocked off Philly little weak ass. I'm a little happy. So you asked what is what are we trying to do? I'm gonna lay this out for you real quick, Ronbo.
Please.
Give me like 3 minutes. I wrote some stuff down. I was prepared. This is my because I think we have to build in the draft. But we have to look into free agency, and that's pretty obvious. So starting with that, for me, the number one priority, defensive line. I know people will say offensive line, but Purdy has legs. He's very elusive. He's elite at his escapability. So having a line and having a better line is a priority, but Purdy's play can help the fact that our line isn't good. So we need a better defensive line. We need to look at Trey Hendrickson. I know, and I'm so glad we didn't trade and waste a fucking trade, a first rounder or a second rounder on him, because now he's a free agent.
Yeah.
Maybe we can go get him for a little bit cheaper on a 1 or 2 year deal. He's a little older, but he's still very effective. So
Antoine,
wait,
Antoine, let me ask a question on him. Where did you hear Trey? He is been released. He's a free agent.
Yeah, well, yeah, Trey Hendrickson, he's an unrestricted free agent for the Bengals. Yeah, he's gonna be an unrestricted free agent. He's free to go wherever he wants.
Because I'd heard they were gonna franchise tag him, and I'm trying to understand, how do you franchise tag a free agent and then trade him?
Right. Yeah, well, I know they had the ability to in the franchise, but I think it was either yesterday or the day before where we started having the ability to franchise tag players. They didn't do it as of yet, and I just don't think they're going to do it because that shit is kind of sell between them.
Oh, you know how much an edge rusher can get on that tag? Oh, they might as well pay him.
Right.
So yeah, I agree.
Right, exactly. But they didn't want to last year or the year before, so that just tells me the ship is sailed and they're parting ways. So I think he's a great pick. Everyone's high on Crosby, but if we have to give up first rounders for a 28-year-old, I'm not liking that. No! I like Crosby. I don't like that.
We just debate the thing, though, is what are you going to get in the first round that you think is going to be equal to Crosby? And I understand what you're saying.
And that's, yes, exactly. That's the balance because, like you said, we're picking, 28th or whatever. I don't think that we can get a player that is as good as Crosby at that stage. But if you have to give up multiple, I'm just strictly speaking on what the Raiders have said they wanted. Multiple first rounders and a top-tier player. No, I don't think the 49ers should do that. One first rounder, this year's first rounder, y'all want Mac Jones or something like that? Yeah, but multiple first rounders and a top tier player, I don't know that Crosby is worth that.
How about a stipulation? I give you this year's first, and if Crosby comes up with 10 sacks or more, you get next year's first as well.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Right. Conditionally. Yeah. Exactly. Let's make it something like that. Let's just not throw out 2 first rounders. And hope that he just balls out because he is 28. We have to keep that in mind. So if we're gonna go cheaper, you got Chubbs out there that just got released from Miami, and you do have Jalen Phillips out there that's a unrestricted free agent that was playing with Philadelphia. Remember, he got traded from Miami. He had an okay season once he went to Philadelphia, but if you put him in our system, I like what I'm seeing, bro.
Yeah, I do too.
And then, I'm sorry, let me just get these out the way.
Go right ahead.
My next, okay, so I got the defensive line. My next one, wide receiver. We got to get a true deep threat and a true wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 1. Pearsall is capable of being wide receiver 1, but he's not healthy enough, so we don't know. So I would like the 49ers to swing for the fences, go for Alec Pierce or Romeo Doubs. And
Detroit versus everybody.
Fuck Detroit. And a caveat off of that, I would like to see the 49ers really look into the hair for our beloved George Kittle. It's time to, it's time to find his replacement.
Yeah. It really is. It has been for about 3 years, actually. They've been trying.
Or Isaiah Likely.
But not seriously trying. I don't think.
Right. Well, man, last year, my thing was I told everyone I wanted to get T.J. Warren from Penn State to get ahead of the game and get him to start replacing Kittle. We didn't do it, but it's time to start looking for the replacement for George Kittle and Kyle Pitts. He's going to be more expensive, or someone a little less expensive, but I think has a lot of skills, Isaiah Likely out of Baltimore. And he's young, and he's not going to cost a lot. And look,
he blocks,
my last one,
from what I remember seeing.
Right, and he blocks. He's good. He's a big wide receiver. He's had success, and I'm telling you, you put him in our system, you give him the coaching, he can be well. But for me, the third biggest thing, one of the things I want us to figure out is our running back 2 situation. Brian Robinson Jr. seemed like a good pickup when we got it, but Kyle Shanahan does not know how to share the wealth. But he's going to have to next season because Christian McCaffrey is coming off a record number of touches and, just father time. So my favorite, there's 3 running backs I think are realistic. Kenneth Gainwell, Breece Hall, Rashad White. Rashad White, I'm sorry.
Yes. The Jets haven't
Breece
signed him
might
yet.
be a little bit more. Breece might be a little bit more out of the, that might be out of our reach. But I believe the 49ers got to start looking for our RB1, and let's transition Christian McCaffrey to more of a slot position, right? And if you got a Breece Hall as your RB1, that gives you a lot of flexibility with Christian McCaffrey. But if you can't go with that, if you swinging for the fences and you can't get that, what I want you to go and get is Kenneth Gainwell from the Steelers. He is a poor man's Christian McCaffrey. You understand what I'm saying? He catches the ball, right? He had like 73 receptions. He runs the ball. He had over 400 yards rushing. He had 7 TDs total. He's like a poor man's version of Christian McCaffrey. And if you put Christian McCaffrey and Kenneth Gainwell in the backfield at the same time, good luck with that.
That's what we got you pumped up now. Hey, put a bookmark on that.
I'm ready to play, bro.
I can see that right now.
Let's get it.
Let me see you Tuesday, okay? And give me some more.
I'm in the lab. I'll get with you on Tuesday, my guy.
All right, Phil. Thanks, Antoine.
Yeah.
All right, Phil. It's just like we're getting pumped up, man. You just got to have results this year. Eddie D, you should have came 5 years ago to that locker room, though, man. I mean, I really foresee and forecast a different aura in Levi's. Oh, there he is, that man of Tennessee. Tennessee. Lord, hey, Papa, very good. Pop, get in here, man.
Ronbo, let's talk some football.
I'm ready, man. Oh, choices, options, moves, risk.
Hey, great phone calls tonight, man. Smooth really kicked it off. So shout out to Smooth.
Excitement.
He kicked it off. So yeah, here's the reality. Last year, the overwhelming favorite to appear in the Super Bowl was Kansas City and the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
You saw what we got.
The repeat. Yeah.
No one stays the same year to year. That's just the reality. So as it stands it can't be helped. So as it stands this year, the top 2 teams in NFC was the Rams and it was the Seahawks. And both of those teams have lost coaches. Both lost their offensive coaches, to be more specific.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is what it is. So they both lost their offensive coaches, and they got some new guys. Really, to me, it's not that difficult. It's just if you sign Pinero, or if you have a better kicker, chances are you might have won the Super Bowl. That's why they have to stop making mistakes. They have to stop getting married to players that aren't performing. They just got to stop. If you're not going to do your job, you can sit on the bench or go somewhere else. If they do that, they'll go a lot farther. So, for example, if you look at the film and you see Brendel getting thrown around, you should be like, I got to replace that dude.
I mean, that's to be.
I got to replace him.
Yes.
I got. You look on the film and you see Jerron Jennings can't get separation. I got to replace him too. It's a cutthroat sport. If they would just look at the tape and be honest with themselves, that'd be a very, very big start. Are they going to acquire players to turn the tide this year? I don't know. They could. I mean, didn't the Bears go out and pick up a bunch of offensive linemen for the Bears?
Every year that happens to some team, but we sit back and watch in horror.
Exactly. They just need to do it. Just shore up your offensive line. Just go spend some money. Spend it there. Spend it there. I like Kyle Pitts. I like Likely. Get somebody in there, because I think that the athletic tight end is the cheat code of the salary cap.
It is.
It's the cheat code of the salary cap.
They don't get paid a lot, and they get a lot of work done.
Yeah,
and look what McVay did. Them two big tight end sets he was running on our ass, and everybody else. It finally petered out. But yeah,
he was running 3 tight ends.
And I don't think
it petered out. Yeah. It was 3. It wasn't petering out that much. I mean, they really could have beat Seattle. They could have beat Seattle. So Seattle is not like, they're not invulnerable. They're not like unstoppable.
I just
sometimes
like that the Rams couldn't beat them.
Sometimes, hey, you know what? I don't. Honestly, I could care less. I don't. Like I said, I don't dislike or hate any team. Any kind of a passion. But again, I'm not your typical fan. So
yeah, because me and the Shams have a real issue. But go ahead.
Yeah. So I think going into next year, there always should be some level of optimism, because it's a very long season. It's such a long season. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
And one thing that I think the league should be put on notice about is that last year, the 49ers' top 3 players was Purdy, McCaffrey, and Mac Jones. Without any of those 3 guys, they don't get to 12 wins.
Yeah, mathematically speaking, when you just said Purdy and Jones right there.
Yeah, I'm just saying this flat out. I mean, until Purdy can prove that he can stay healthy, I wouldn't let Mac Jones out the door.
They're trying not to. They know.
That's
know
just
exactly
me.
what you're thinking. Yeah.
That's just me. Like I say, look at the film, look at the tape. The reality is that the way that Purdy plays is amazing, but it's not sustainable. So you either need to beef up that offensive line, get your run game going, okay, or I don't know. You need to trade 5 first-round picks and a coach and go get Josh Allen. Because he's the only guy that I know. He's the only guy
that's
I know
expensive.
That can do that. I'm just saying.
You mean play Purdy style?
I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying that they
need
to
right.
make some decisions.
What's that Giants quarterback's name? This guy. He's going to learn. He is not Josh Allen.
Jackson Dart. Lord. He was in a blue tent. I thought he was on a camping trip, Ronbo. He's in a blue tent so much. Over there roasting hot dogs.
I was thinking the same in Jackson. You're not Josh Allen, man.
You can't do that no more. You can't. These guys are too fast, too big, too strong. You can't do that no more. So I just want to see them handle it. It's like they need. You know what? The Yorks need to just hire DeBartolo as a consultant, and he would come in and just change shit left and right. You guys aren't practicing here no more. You're practicing over there. We need some offensive linemen here.
You'd have to listen.
Jerry Rice is your new offensive court. He's your new offensive wide receiver coach and conditioning coach. Steve Young is your quality control. I'm just saying. He can bring it in. He can bring it on him. he would make some serious changes, boy. And I'm telling
Hey,
you,
can we get Ronnie Lott to get a job?
Oh God! Oh hell yeah! Oh, Ronnie Lott. Ronnie Lott would be your chest cave-in coordinator.
Anybody just whip it out on any quarterback that's aching in pain. You see that finger right there? You see that?
Dude,
that's why.
Dude.
You see that? That's why.
Hey,
I don't care how you feel today. You go give me 100%. Get him, Ronnie! Get him!
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it can be done. It really can be done, but it doesn't take perfection of what you do, your moves, as much as it takes the philosophy of winning to come back to San Francisco. You can't be satisfied with, getting to the playoffs. You can't be satisfied and call this a successful season. You can't be. You have to be hungry. And until they get that hunger back, then it's going to be difficult for them to ascend past it. And what I mean by ascend past it is that they were always striving to be the best. And they got to get back there. It's more than just money. It's more than just speeding past stadiums. It's more than just trying to be the highest paid player. Who's going to sacrifice for the sake of winning? And that's what you're looking for. You're looking for those players, and that's why it hurts bad when a player like Dreamlaw leaves or a player like Hufanga leave. Those are the guys that got it. They had that old school 49er mentality, and they got to get that back. They get that back, they got a chance.
I agree so much. And we have 2 or 3 of those guys on the tiller. Fred Warner. There's no bigger monster in the NFL than Fred Warner. Nick Bosa, I'm not real sure about, but for the most part, Nick looks like...
he's a mercenary. He's a mercenary.
But George Kittle, now there's a dedicated individual. Yes, indeed.
But he's older, but they need to start playing him more like how Kansas City plays Kelsey.
Everybody prays for that.
Yeah, because he's the best receiver they got. I mean, they have players, but what they have to do is that they have to start drafting Pro Bowlers and special players. They got to stop drafting players they feel good about or who went to a California school. Go down to the dirty South, get some of these fast dogs. Yeah, get a dog. Start bringing some dogs in here. People who want to just knock people's heads off, and they got a chance.
And they don't get into the power 4 or 5. You know what? That's really funny because those are the guys we find every now and then.
We get lucky and find a couple guys. Yeah. We get lucky and find like the one rookie cornerback, number 20, if his name escapes me. He's one of those guys. He's a dog. Someone did a redraft and he was slated for the first round.
That's Upton Stout, and he's gonna be
Upton Stout. Yeah, Upton Stout. Yeah, he's got it. So I mean, they'll get there, brother.
You hypnotized me again, and I can't get you off the phone because I'm enjoying it so much. But we do that a lot.
Hey, it's the truth, man. They can do it. Come on, to go Eddie DeBarlo, man. He said it, dude. When he had me fired up. That's why I was so mad at the Yorks. I was just like, damn, that's what they need. They need that. They need that. Oh, you ain't beating me today. You not today. Not today.
I'm gonna tell you what we gotta go. But I'm gonna see you Tuesday. Oh, we got some time. I'm loving you coming back regularly, consistently again. We missed you. Baba.
All right, Ronbo, shout out to you. Shout out to the fam. Shout out to you in production, man. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe to Ronbo Sports.
Thanks, man. Night, Papa D. Give my best to that awesome family of yours, too. Hey, yo, Eric. Mr. Super Bowl 60. Every time I think about it, Eric, blasé, nonchalant, never assuming. We had a conversation with Eric.
Detroit isn't anybody.
And lo and behold, at the end of the year, here he comes with his Super Bowl championship. And Eric is the most humble fan you want to ever know. He's the one who makes me not hate the Hawks as much as the Shams, who haven't done a damn thing and won't shut the bleep up. Hey, yo, Alice, Alice, get in there, man.
Detroit's worth a penny, probably.
I got to tell you, though, Ellis, the Pistons are kicking ass. It's funny, but go ahead.
We're talking about the Lions.
Well, yeah, no doubt about that.
Shit.
You know,
fuck all that, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Look, I don't know who that was that called a minute ago, but I heard him talking about Kenneth Gainwell. I forgot that he was available. We need to go get Kenneth Gainwell immediately. Yeah. I love Kenneth Gainwell, man. He is very much an underrated running back. He's really quick and fast. I mean, with the same amount of touches, he could damn near outperform, you know what I'm saying, some of CMC's stats, because he really looks the part. Like he can play. He can play and he moves. Like I've been watching him for a minute, man.
Hey,
I liked him
Gainwell
coming
plays
out
with
of college. Just this past year, I think he was with the Steelers, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's why, because I don't remember seeing him.
He was drafted by the Eagles, and then he went to the Steelers.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. Hey, wait a minute. I do remember he'd come in and spell Saquon, didn't he? And there were times I didn't see the difference. That's not Saquon? And that's who you're talking about.
Yeah, no, that was Kenneth. Yeah, Gainwell's a damn good back, man. I would get him for a nice, little piece of change, and I mean, Kyle's clearly gonna play Jordan James, but if you can have a nice, 1-2 punch, and then have Jordan James come in there and kind of get him acclimated, get his, get him familiarized with what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Stop drafting him then. You're wasting that pick every 3 years. How many guys in a row that they let go, running backs? It's a waste of third-round picks. Jealous.
Terrion, Trey Sermon.
Yeah, come on, man. Stop drafting these guys. You're not going to use them. You're wasting. You could have got something else with that third-round pick. Could have got an offensive lineman. We've been crying about that for how long? Come on, man.
Yeah. It's getting old. I mean, it's been old, actually.
Else, by the way, Bobby Turner and Kyle Shanahan do better by just getting UDFA running backs anyway. Okay, so
yeah, and that tight end from Oregon, I want to see him on his team. I know it's a long shot because he will be gone. He will be drafted in the first round.
Yep.
Because he's a dual threat. Yeah, he's a dual threat tight end. He's he'll be lined up at wide receiver. You can bet your ass on that. And that wide receiver from Indiana looks good. I don't know everybody's name. I haven't been really paying much attention, but I did see him, and he does look good. He does have some Debo, like ability, movements, and size and stuff like that. So there's some. Are they going to pick these guys? They usually end up picking people that we haven't heard of or we didn't hear much about. And that's what pisses me off all the time. It's like, who is that? Everybody's looking around like, who? What's his name? And where he play? We don't even. They sometimes they get a good one, but.
But else, I didn't. That's right, because I didn't know what a George Kittle was until we got introduced to him. And he wasn't even the one they were looking at when they went to Iowa. And they just kept saying, hey, who's that kid out there bringing the ball in? Oh, that's George Kittle. Okay. They made a note of that, and the rest is history. Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, we drafted some Hall of Fame players in later rounds. You know what I mean? Fred Warner was a third-round pick, and he played in the secondary. And when he was in college, he didn't play linebacker.
Shout out to Big Show. I didn't know who he was till Big Show brought him up.
Yeah, I remember you said that. Yeah. Shout out Show. That was a great pick. So I don't know, man. Listen, we have an opportunity to, if we just end up having this because I keep hearing about this Kirk Cousins stuff. The only way Kirk Cousins is coming here is if Mac Jones gets traded. That's it.
Don't pay.
Other than that, he's not coming here.
He's not coming.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
and how much would he be getting paid? No. Kirk
Pay for what's he going to want? $13 million to sit on the bench?
Oh, hell.
13 to 15 to sit on the bench. We're not paying that much for no damn backup. Cut the shit.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, man. But Yeah, the offensive lineman, like, Gray Zabel was I believe he went to Sac State, or not, maybe it wasn't State. It was there, or Colorado State. One of those. Went to a smaller school, and now he's starting for the Seahawks. I mean, there's some gems. There's some hidden offensive and defensive line gems that'll be, in the draft. Are we gonna pick them? We don't know. It's always like, I didn't even know who the hell what's his name was, and he ended up being a great pick. Dominic Pooney. I didn't know nothing about Pooney.
See, that's what I mean.
So let's do some more of that. Do some more of that shit. Okay?
The scouts we got, we have to give them a little love. They're not going to pick the red carpet kids on opening night very often, but they make some. I don't know where they're going.
I'll take it. Yeah, I don't know. That first round pick, man, is a toss up. Like, I honestly,
anyway,
I don't think they're going for a wide receiver. I feel like it's going to be like an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman. It better be an offensive lineman, though. If Caden Proctor is still available, they better be going to get him. But they may wait till the mid-round picks, like the fourth round, and try to get a couple of, guys that we hadn't heard of, or that maybe, just flew under the radar, that are actually quality. And I'll take that if that's what it ends up turning out to be. But just make sure that you fulfill this offensive line. All of this, Chris Forrester,
Don't get started on Chris. We got to stop, though. I'm gonna tell you what, and I forgot what day of the week it is. We're not gonna wait till Tuesday. I'll be back Sunday. Good Lord, I wasn't even drinking yesterday. All right. Ellis.
Yeah.
All right, fam.
All right, fam. Yeah, I appreciate you. Shout out Productions. Thank you for the platform.
Thank you.
Shout out all the family, man. Tony, Tone, Donut, Tanisha, the Dragon Family Show, Brian, Smooth. Where my man Frank at? Frank, man, come on, slide through, man. And
perfect.
Shout out Money Mike Jones in the chat. Shout out Nikita. And who else? Harold in the chat, and somebody else in there. I'm gonna shout you out the next time I see you. They've been showing love in the chat, man. When I slide in there for a hot second. But shout out all the family, man. Y'all know what it is. It's full life.
It is.
Honors or nothing.
There goes the big Ellis.
All right, bro.
Give the best to the squad. All right, fam. Have a great
Yes,
night.
sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, fam. All right, peace.
Eric. Eric, that Super Bowl
What's up,
champion.
Ronbo?
Eric, man, because you know what, I got somebody just called to my attention. It says, Ronbo, you better give a happy birthday to Eric since you're not going to be here on Monday. Eric, I'm going to be here on Sunday, guaranteed, and let's save that novelty for Sunday. Huh?
Yeah, I'll be here, but no doubt.
I know, Eric. See, that's what
I'll be here.
In fact, Eric, you could be one of the best diplomats, because the fact of the matter is, I was not in love with the Hawks. I don't hate the Hawks, put it that way. Not anymore. Since that meeting you. Now, the Shams, the Shams have me, if I could get a busload of Shams and load that thing up and drive it over a cliff, I'd be delighted. You know what I mean? So the other thing is, this is what diplomacy is all about, from one fan to another. It's just it's a wonderful thing. I was rooting for you in the Super Bowl. I was overjoyed when you guys took the Shams down and they couldn't go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So they all season. You heard me. Yeah, we're gonna win the Super Bowl. We're gonna win it in Levi's Stadium. I said, you people, man, you just go around starting trust. 49er fans, we're sitting there minding our own business. We're not even talking to you. We don't need to talk to you. What for? And when you come in sideways. Why? Most impolite fan base on the friggin' planet. Well, there is the Cowboys. But then the Rams are real close. So,
Yeah.
Eric, let me stop, man. Eric, what do you have? What's on your mind tonight?
Well, let's see here. It's going to be a good, I feel like it's going to be a pretty good season for San Fran. It's going to be difficult because now we're going to have a bit of a tougher schedule.
Yeah. We're going to travel like crazy too. In fact, we're going to be leading the league again because we're two international games. Mexico's not that far away, but Australia definitely is the bulk of that travel. So
yeah, that's gonna be, and it's gonna be interesting because they can't. Thankfully, they put it like earlier on in the week because they'll give you all a chance to kind of regroup after that game.
Yeah. The scary thing about that is we're in the middle of the week, so, because it would take, if the Rams had to go from Sunday to Sunday, that's a hell of a jet lag to try to get over and work out at the same time. So they need to get a couple more days. Yeah, I think some people are leaning on the theory that they should be in great condition and the jet lag shouldn't quite impact them the way it does your everyday ordinary individual. I'm still worried about them though. So, we'll find out. But
it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna be pretty good out here. It's actually kind of cold out here for the moment.
Yeah, it's time to come out of winter. You got another. No, it's still February. Remember the groundhog? He's seen his little fuzzy shadow again. He goes add those 6 more weeks of winter. But Eric, you guys get some really serious. You're in the Seattle area, right? You guys really get some serious cold. I still remember coming there in October, and I was down on Fisherman's Wharf. I had to go buy a sweatshirt. Eric, you'll love this. I didn't have a sweatshirt, and in Seattle, I was at the Fisherman's Wharf. I had to get a sweatshirt. Now, all of them are they're memorabilia that you're going to buy if you're in that area. So I got this big sweatshirt, Seattle. I wear it. Nice. I still have it. It looks brand new. I got it sitting in my drawer. But I had to have it that day. It was really warm. Oh, it felt so good. I owe that sweatshirt. I was freezing my ass off. God.
Yeah, I tell you, it can get, out here, I mean, some of the, like, in the fall and the spring, it's somewhat okay, but in the winter and summer out here,
it's really cold.
It's either too cold or it's too hot.
Yeah.
A lot of the time.
Remember that game I tuned in? You guys had snow. I thought I tuned into the wrong game because I seen a graphic say Lumen Field on top. Lumen Field? Isn't that snow?
Yeah, I remember that game. It was,
wow.
It's,
by the way,
there was a game that I was supposed to watch with my dad at home, but we had this big snowstorm on that night. It was Seattle Green Bay. We were supposed to watch it together, but there was so much snow. He just grabbed the Viking and went back to work and kind of waited for a moment to see what was going to happen because, there's no way he could be moving or anything.
Yeah. And you're talking about
there was so much snow on the ground. Yeah.
You're talking about in the Seattle area?
Yeah.
Whoa! Big drifts.
Yeah, there was snow in like the Copeland, which is the east side. Yeah. It can happen.
Well, I bet you wish it wouldn't.
Right.
Oh, by the way, Eric, you've probably been down at Fisherman's Wharf. I got to tell you, I like sweet potato pancakes, but I had no idea that sweet potato pancakes could reach the level of the ones I had that day. I haven't forgotten that. That was years ago. Fisherman's Wharf, I saw sweet potato pancakes on the menu. I said, I'll try these. Eric, I got 2 orders. Nice. God, those were good. Oh, my God. And if I try to make them, it's not going to come out like that. That was amazing. Anyway, if you're in the Seattle area, anybody, go to the wharf, look for the restaurant. You'll see it. And see whichever one has sweet potato pancakes. That is unreal. Whew. Oh.
Yeah.
Eric, I'm gonna say happy birthday in advance. But you know what? Come Sunday, let's do that happy birthday song.
I'll be here.
All right. Looking forward to it, Eric. Have a great night.
Good
night, Eric.
Have a good night, buddy.
Boom, 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 boom. I love sweet potato pancakes across the Seattle shores. Hey, Nigel.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo? How you doing, man?
Sweet potato pancakes, man. it's the little things in life that we need to learn to appreciate. People are striving to be rich and millionaires and things like that. Drive a Maserati, have a wife that people say, what is that, a trophy wife? You know what? Sweet potato pancakes. That's all you need in a 49er football game. I'm good to go. Hey, woo! Hey,
yeah.
Nigel, man, what's on your mind, man? Because you're 49ers, man. We're talking the not make mistakes between the draft and free agency this year, and lean toward which direction, and throw some names out there that you like too.
Well, to be honest with you, Rom, I don't really pay attention to college all that much. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm some type of pro, but I live in a college town and I know there's a running back. Unfortunately, I don't think he's coming out this season, but or this year. But his name is Ahmad Hardy. He's probably the best running back.
What college town are we talking about?
SEC.
Somebody will know.
Yeah.
What college town do you live in?
I'm thinking we need to get. I was thinking about the 2 times we went to the Super Bowl with Shanahan, of course, 2019 and then 23 or whatever. And both times we rode the back of a running back, like CMC took, we took CMC for the most part, and Mostert, they just put us on their back and we rode them straight to the Super Bowl, and I'm like, man, CMC had such a good season last year, but I think he's going to be 30 years old, Romo, or 29? How old is he?
Yeah, but every time we've had a great running back, there was some also defensive line help. Remember that? Mostert, we had an outstanding defensive line. CMC, that year we went to the Super Bowl, the defensive was doing a great job. You've got to put the combination together. Run the ball and defense. That was Pete Carroll's secret to doing as well as they did. Mm-hmm. Marshawn Lynch a team to death, play good defense. Russell Wilson was just there as a novelty piece. He just didn't understand.
Round and pound, man. That's what I think they need to probably try to find in the draft as a stud running back that can back up Christian McCaffrey, because he had the most touches he's ever had in his career this past season. And the season before that, he had freaking, what was it, his legs were trashed, man, because they ran him to the ground going to the Super Bowl. Yeah. So I'm worried about him this year. He's as old as this is the oldest he'll ever have played in the league after such a crazy season where he did pretty good. Romo almost got a 1K.
He trains like a maniac. He's going to come in shape better than most guys that are 25. And, he prides himself in that. So no need to worry about that just yet. But, we got to get him some help out there on the defensive line and make sure that when he does get those little offensive line as well. CMC had a 3 or 4 yard average. That is because there was the offensive line just couldn't open up any lanes. So one has to be, you got to do the trenches.
Yeah. That's what we talked about when I talked to you about last time, is that offensive line too, man.
They got to do better.
I know we need a wide receiver for sure, but there's a lot of little things that you need. And I think it's probably just, you got to get who the best players you can possibly get at the time. Sometimes, Rambo, it's
I agree.
it feels like, I don't know. Anytime we get a wide receiver in the first round, it's kind of weird.
Or third, his legs won't work.
So
he'll be out there 3 weeks and his legs, he's got to pull muscle. How long is he going to be out? Well, pull muscles go. It could take 2 to 3 weeks. Oh, every time. Every last one, Collins, Watkins, both of them, their thighs, the calves, the hamstrings, they just won't heal. Oh, man.
Maybe they need to focus on getting more guys like Juwan Jennings, because that's what I mean, Brock Purdy said it himself. Like he mentioned how big of a target he is because it's it's easier to throw to a bigger target, and that's just the facts. And Jawan Jennings, a lot of people wanted to kind of trash on him and stuff, but that dude broke ribs at the beginning of the season, man, and he came and played still. He was a tough dude, and I feel like he got kind of a bad rap because, he was asking for money or whatnot, and people were saying stuff, and I'm like, dude broke his ribs, and he's a beast, but I don't think we're going to keep him, but we need to get players like that, you know what I'm saying? Like younger,
hard to find.
Receivers that are big, strong, and like bigger targets for Brock because that's what he favors. I mean, he favored Jawan Jennings over anybody else in the Super Bowl, man.
And
like
George Kittle before Kittle got hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, and George Kittle, and even Tonjes to a degree. Because he's a big target too. But to me, he's like a cheap version of he has like the archetype of Travis Kelce, kind of like one of those
always open
like
somehow.
Receiver, he ain't as good as Travis Kelce, but
somehow he knows where to be. I like that.
Yeah,
that's an art,
and he has good hands, dude. He has soft hands. He has to work on all. When he had that freaking fumble against, I think it was Seattle. I don't know. He got hit one time when he got the ball. So he has work to do. But to me, he's a good receiver and somebody that, Mac Jones was able to connect with, and even Purdy was across two different quarterbacks. It's not a mistake. He has good hands. Yeah. I don't think he's a great tight end, but
he's a good.
I think. Oh, go ahead.
No, he compliments. If you got a star, he compliments him well. Because if you start double teaming the star, Tongas is going to kill you, and that's exactly what we want from that other tight end. Don't be a fail. If George is covered, you be the man. Gotta be.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's what I think about as far as like helping Brock out with receivers and stuff. Because they found Jawan Jennings in the 7th round. To your point when you were talking about that just a little bit earlier tonight, is like they have found diamonds in the rough. But and here's the thing, Ronbo, would you rather go into battle with a bunch of like 1st round picks or a bunch of 7th round picks?
Not like the 49ers pick.
You gotta hit and the early rounds too, man. And we've missed, and it hurts. But they've redeemed themselves with some picks in the later rounds. But it's like, man, I want you. Can you just do a little more like that type of consistency in the 1st round? So,
but Nigel, what?
There's players we've missed out on.
Yeah, but we got to realize too, some of those 1st round picks are overrated and probably shouldn't be in the 1st round, but their class just pretty much prompted that to be the case. Nigel, we got to go though. Let me see you Tuesday. Yeah. Always appreciate you getting in there, fam.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. You have a good rest of your night. Talk to you later, man.
You too. Thanks, Nigel. Night, fam. Yeah. Hey, Michael. Michael.
Hey, how's your night going, buddy?
Oh, Michael, it couldn't get any better. I just need some sweet potato pancakes, and I'll be fine.
Oh, sounds good. I know it sounds good. You're getting everything ready. We're supposed to get another snowstorm Sunday into Monday again, 6 to 10 inches again. After we hit 50 to 60 degrees, now we're gonna get hit again.
Oh, the East, I've been there so many times. It's a beautiful thing. Yep. But the weather in the winter, oh, please. I can't do it.
That's one thing about living in the East Coast. Anybody that lives in the East Coast will know it's different than California and all you guys out there.
You guys get that
architecture and stuff. We get snow on Easter, too. We got snow on Halloween.
Oh, that's sinful.
Oh, yeah.
On Halloween?
Yeah, it happened before my dad died, it happened. On his birthday, Halloween, it snowed. It happens.
That's just wrong.
You get one cold October, and then, things happen. Remember.
I can't handle cold weather. I can't stand it. I'd rather be in way too hot a temperature than cold. Cold it goes down to your bones. Oh my God, that's uncomfortable.
But with the 49ers, man, we get the combine. Can't wait for the draft coming up. Pretty soon, the draft will be hitting. We got baseball, the draft. Wow, NBA. You're saying the Detroit Pistons. Watch out for the Oklahoma Thunder. Oh, I'm not worried about Detroit.
Well, that goes without saying.
Oklahoma.
They're having some problems this year, but yeah.
Yeah, you got to watch out with those young talent like that. Detroit's not going to go all the way. That's the team that they might
and
go
make
good
Don
and then
Burr
they end up
happy?
getting beat.
No way.
They could get beat. Trust me. Number one seed might not always be safe.
There's been some teams that said the Knicks don't want anything to do with Detroit. There's some teams that have actually said that's a tough game. So,
Well, I mean, if you get in the playoffs and know you guys are healthy, then then you're good. Like the 49ers, if they were healthy, I think they would have done really far. I think.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. We were 12-5. Kyle stepped out of his zone and went to the next level of coaching last year.
He stepped the gear. I got to give Kyle a lot of credit for what he did last year with all those injured players. And got these rookies really stepping up a game. I'm proud of him.
Great coaching staff, though.
I mean,
we lost a couple, but
now
still.
he's going to step it harder. Now, if we get the other Boza brother, okay, we'll be all right with that. Get the two Bozas together.
Are supposedly going all out for him again, too. And Nick,
yeah, no what? Maybe
he's got to go down a little.
Cheaper that way, because if you go out to get the guy from the Raiders, it's gonna If too much package to give up. I'm not getting up no first rounders. I use that first round for a tight end from Oregon. That's supposed to be pretty good.
Michael Max is a monster, though. There's two or three monsters in the NFL.
But look at how much you're giving up. You know what I mean? You're giving up. Only way I can see it, if the 49ers, I don't think the 49ers would trade, Ayuk and Matt Jones with that in a draft pick or a first round draft pick with, or whatever else, put a package deal.
You take Mac Jones out of that trade deal, and I'll do it.
Yeah, Mac Jones.
We'll pay a percentage of his salary. Just get him the bleep out of here and give us Max.
Then Mac Jones. Because the Raiders might not have faith in Mendoza. That's what the problem. They're afraid if they draft him. Look what they're afraid. Is he going to be good, or is he going to be another,
a college sensation?
Yep, he could be another Cam Ward issue. That's the problem with. At least Matt Jones did pretty good. And you know what he got. You know what I mean with NFL level. You know what I mean. Yeah. So if the Raiders,
Max
I don't know, man.
Max in his first. What year is Max in? Max has already signed
the same year as Trey Lance.
Oh, Max already had a renewed contract.
Yeah.
Who gave it to him? The Saints? New England?
Is it Jaguars? I don't know. That's a good question.
No, because when he came to us, there was no money. We paid
no money. No, yeah, that's right. He was a free agent. He was and nobody didn't grab him right away. We grabbed him.
But Jacksonville was his last year on his rookie contract, and Jacksonville said, "Okay, thanks, Mac." What? Yeah, thanks.
Now they probably
you guys don't want to talk? Yeah. So yeah.
Nope. I don't know. You could do a package deal like that, but because giving up 2 first rounders, I could deal maybe getting rid of 1, but 2 back to back.
No, 1 and with conditions maybe a 2, but I'm not.
Yeah. Because what That's what I don't like that. Giving up. Because
no more from first round picks. Oh hell no.
A lot of good talent. Every year is going to have talent. We don't know what next year's class. We got to think of that, Ronbo.
Yeah, and every year is different too. Yeah.
If we didn't do that Trey Lance trade, think of all the players we could have got with the 3 picks we lost from Trey Lance. Think of each. Just imagine the guys we could have had.
And that was supposed to be a quarterback year, and only one guy.
Maybe we could have got Matt Jones. We could have picked up Matt Jones later on because he falls to the Patriots.
Back when at 13. Yep. Oh,
we were 13. We could have. We could have got. Yeah. Then we would have had no problem.
That's the kind of mess up we're talking
Matt
about.
Jones and an extra 2 first round picks, and could get other players like a right tackle, or wherever else available, a receiver, whoever's out there. That's a mistake. I hope we don't do that mistake again.
Yeah. We better not.
Hope we learn from that.
No time soon.
Better not, or I'll have to send you over there and you handle it. I'll send Ronbo over there.
Whip him with a belt.
I'm not sending Big Show over there. We'll clean house.
Hey, you know what though? We got to give Big Show credit.
Quiet, that dude.
He has some smart choices often. He really does. He picked that edge rusher out of Green Bay, that big guy that just got hurt last year. I had no idea he had a future. Big Show saw that coming. Hey, Michael, I think we're out of time.
All right, Ramos, I'll see you on Tuesday.
No, Sunday. I made a mistake. I forgot today was.
Yeah, that's right.
Today's only Friday. Oh,
yeah, Friday. That's right. Nikki's birthday be next week. Oh yeah. That's right. Sunday. That's what, the 23rd?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We're getting toward the.
I'll be visiting my father's grave that day. That's the day that he passed away 5 years ago. So I'll be spending when he fell down the stairs. Yeah, true 49 fan, knew Steve Young. When he first came to Connecticut, he knew Steve Young when he was a little boy. And played ball. See? But yeah.
There's some of the things you tell me about what's going on in your family.
He fell down the stairs right in front of me and he says, "Son, I love you. Take care of mom."
That
was it. I was holding his head like, with blood. Yeah.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah, sad. Imagine at 4:30 in the morning, you just going over. Yeah, that's a nightmare. I don't. And Nikita knows it triggers me. She knows it triggers.
I guess so.
Yeah, you seen your own father falling down. Yeah,
well, he's still with
talk
you.
to you Sunday, Ronbo.
Yeah,
with some good stuff. And let me know if there's any good news, guys.
We will. All right, Michael.
Yeah. All right, Ronbo. You have a good night, buddy. Let's have.
Night, Michael. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. See, because time to see what Watkins and Jordan James can do. And, I don't know what goes on in practice. Ian, wouldn't you just love to sit in a practice session that's closed door to the media and everything? I want to know, when we see what we see regarding players, why is what we're seeing taking place, right? Because, we'll see guys that we can't believe are either being seated or something and not getting any playing time, right? So this is why I'm always saying, what goes on in practice that's the case? Hey, Anthony!
What to do, Ronbo?
Anthony, we're just sitting there looking at that time of year. We got a little ways to go before we start seeing the free agency period. And there's a debate as to whether you should be going heavy in free agency or the draft. Now, we all know. Well, Anthony, where would you lean toward? And do you see people in the free agency market that you really feel is going to make a huge difference, or anybody in the draft that you figure might be more of a 70-30 thing than a 50-50 like the draft picks usually are of success?
If we can move up in the draft and get the edge rusher out from Clemson, T.J. Parker.
Yeah. 6'2".
Yeah, he's a monster.
63. I seen him.
He's a monster. He's a monster.
I said, that dude's going to hurt somebody. I like it. Yes. So, yeah. Edge rushers, though, often.
And
Nick Bosa. Go ahead.
Nick Bosa, he'll be back. With Nick Bosa, and Michael Williams coming back.
The Houston team picked up an edge rusher last year that came in the league smoking. They'd always come in smoking. What was that kid's name? Houston picked up. Houston Texans. That edge rusher, and he wore us out that day that we played them. And I said, okay,
he stayed in the backfield, Ronbo.
I seen him they were talking about him in the draft. He's on the red carpet. And now he's just.
I wouldn't mind if they would get Aziz Avilaris. He's cheap, and he got a high motor, and he's a speed edge rusher.
Free agent.
Yeah, free agent.
Yeah.
He's young.
A few.
What? 26. Yeah. It won't cost you $3 million a year.
You think he's worth? Will he come in and get the job done? See?
Yeah, man. He's a speed. He's fast, and he got a high motor.
We got Horace.
Just think about it, Remo.
How big is he?
You can just think about it, Remo. Nick Bosa and Michael Williams and C.J. West, they're gonna be doing dirty work. He can just pin the ears back and go get the quarterback.
Yeah, I like having those kind of guys. That's their thing. Like Horace, the guy we just had. Yeah. Huff. Yeah, I'm sorry, Huff. That was Huff's specialty. He was overused in the wrong way. I think the 49ers might think about bringing him back, because if we got a full line of crew, you bring him in fresh. That dude is fast.
Nick Bosa before they got injured, Hubbard, man, he had them quarterbacks running, boy.
Oh, if you stand there, wait about 3 seconds, he'll be there. So, when Nick went out, that killed us because he was now, Huff had to be used for what he's not actually designed to do.
And people didn't realize how good Michael Williams was until he went out. And when he went out, we really went out.
Ask Rudy about Michael Williams. Well, it looks like you guys missed another first-round pick. What are you talking about? Well, it doesn't look like he's all that. Man, shut up. Like you're saying, we didn't know how good he was until he left. The run game all of a sudden picked up. That wasn't a coincidence.
Our run defense went down the drain. Everybody started hit the edge, the good around the end on us. We couldn't stop a cold when he went down.
Especially you run laterally, and they would just zoom around the corner and out of here.
Around the corner and gone.
Oh, man. That's how that running back from the Shams kept getting. He was just having a field day. I said, that's just really annoying, man. He ain't that good. I mean, he's as soon as you hit the corner, boom, gone. 16-yard pickup. I said, that's a goddamn shame.
And then they kept doing those. They were wearing us out on those screen plays because we didn't have nobody to really set the edge like that no more.
Well, you know what? That's fine. And we know what happened. They know how to address it. Let's go ahead, get the boards, get the nails. Let's fix that, damn it. So that, we'll be fine next year for that.
We're gonna be straight. Yeah. Then the back end, our defense gonna be like I told you with the DB specialist Jared Gray. I'm trying to tell you, our back end, our defense gonna be 5 Rambo.
Yeah, you said defense.
But we had now pick. How many interceptions we had last year, Rambo?
Did we have?
You see what I'm saying?
We didn't have. We maybe had 4 or 5.
I don't know. We were last in the league though.
Demo's got called back.
Yeah, he got took by penalty.
I don't think we got 5. If we did get 5, that's all we got.
I don't think we got over 5.
Oh, we had an embarrassing defense, and we still won 12 games. Oh, see, this is what the league don't understand, Anthony. Let's get this thing fixed.
That's what I was trying to tell. That's why I would tell a lot of my 49er friends. I got a lot of friends of 49. I said, man, we went 12-5. Man, we were basically playing with our second straight, third straight all year.
And babies that just got out of school.
Oh, yeah.
Man, come on.
What? Eight rookies?
That's you can't have them all on the vets. There's only 3 guys that have any experience out there at the time. And when Big Al went down that game, the Shams got away. Big Al's plan, he damn near killed. What's that? Williams? Williams is still rubbing his face from that smack. Let that go. Hit him all across the nose and lips and just flapping in the wind. You know what I'm saying? That hurt.
And Ronbo, as the season went on, Alpha College and CJ West, they got better and better and better.
So
they got all off season.
Yes, they were training for the draft last year. Now they're training to play football, baby. Can't wait.
So you remember Alpha College got hurt early in the beginning of the season because he had broke his hand.
CJ, you mean?
And Alpha College, he was out too. He didn't get do no.
Yeah, they didn't train for football. They trained to get drafted. Now this year they can train for football. Every player we've had like that, they got to train all off season for the season. Came up looking a whole lot different. So we coming. Oh yeah, hey, look at us, Anthony.
I think Lamar gonna be a beast this 2026, bro.
It's CJ because I called it. Hey man, Anthony, let me see. I see you Sunday, fam. All right,
Sunday.
Yeah,
I appreciate you, Ronbo.
Appreciate you, Anthony. Night, fam.
All right.
Anthony, hey, fam, I'm gonna tell you what. Enjoy your weekend. It's Friday. Be stupid as you want to. Just don't get hurt. Don't be dangerous. And I'll see you Sunday. Can't wait. Don't tell them what's going to happen. You already heard about Joey Bosa being pursued. I think that's real. Max Crosby, what if all of a sudden that conversation escalates? I know about the first round picks. But if we get it, you ain't going to be mad. You know you're not going to be mad. Bosa, Crosby, bam, quarterback, boom. Hey, get somebody out here. I'm not getting a pulse, guys. Hurry up. Woo! See you Sunday, fam. Thank you for the contributions, fam. Always appreciated. And let's do this again on Sunday after early evening. I know, right? Ronbo will come rolling up in here late. I'm not. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be on time. Niners!